in their home whites. Park. Number 88, 87, Newman. Now Franklin Park has it. Into the neutral zone it goes. Herman goes. It's into the offensive zone, 67. Wenninger goes around the net. Picked up by Salmon again. In front. Works its way to the near corner. And into the neutral zone we go. All right, here comes Franklin Park. Morgan with it. Stops. Shoots. Good glove save there by the netminder Kent. So starting goalie for Central here is Jenna Kent, number 82. And then for Franklin Park is number 32, Madeline Lansky. Face-off here is going to be to Kent's right.
Joe, you mentioned it before we got on. 27 for Central. Allie Salmon is 10 years old today, playing up with the girls, 14U. So that's somebody to watch today.
Franklin Park with the puck. Number 11, Barrett shoots it wide. Picked up by Central. Into the neutral zone it goes. Okay. And here's Byer. Shoots. Save Kent. Franklin Park keeps it in the offensive zone. Good backhand pass to number 13, Byer. Fanned on the shot. And here comes Central, number 25, Whitaker. Whitaker stick handling. Whitaker's in. Shoots. Nice save by the netminder there, Lansky. Up the boards it goes from Gola. Now it's intercepted here by Franklin Park into the neutral zone. Here comes 21, Nelson. Nelson with a burst of speed. Nice save, Kent.
What a save. 21, Anika Nelson went end-to-end there with a great save from Jenna Kent there. That could have been 1-0 early.
So we are 10:44 left in the first period here. For those of you just joining us, we just started this one. We have girls championship hockey. This is championship Saturday at the Edge Ice Arena. Into the neutral zone it goes, and we're going to have a delayed offsides. Now it's waved. Picked up by number 17, Carrasco. Carrasco stick handling. Gets it up to her teammate there, number 21, Nelson again. Nelson looking. Oh, just missed 51 there, English. Here comes Central the other way. Pad save there by Lansky. All right, now Morgan gets it into the neutral zone. Good pass there to number 67, Wenninger. Wenninger puts it into the far corner. Picked up by number 5, Evans, off the boards to her teammate. Franklin Park looks to break it out, kept in nicely there by 35, Herman. And we're going to have an icing here on the black team. Yes, 9:20 left in the first, no score.
Hey, Joe, right now, Franklin Park looks like they want to really involve their defensemen in the play here. They're getting the puck, and the first thing that they're doing is turning and going. So it'll be interesting to see if the forwards can help the D and get a couple odd man rushes here going up the ice. That's something to watch for right now.
Face off to Lansky's right. Draw one by Central to the point. Shot is blocked. Here comes Franklin Park. If they hurry, they got a 4-on-3. Franklin Park. Carrasco stays with it in front. Steered away there by number 2, Selman. And when the net is knocked off, it's Pegs. And we're going to have a face-off to Kent's left.
There's exactly what I was talking about right before that play. They had a 4-on-2 going there, and the net came off the mooring.
Offensive or a neutral zone face-off here on the far side in front of the central bench. Morgan puts it into the Franklin Park zone. Carrasco off the boards. Here comes number 11, Barrett. Good stick check by the captain on Central here, number 2, Selman. Here's her sister. Oh, couldn't keep the handle. Picked up by Morgan. Works its way across. Here. Into the neutral zone. Here's Selman with it. Gets stick checked. Kept in nicely by 65 Ashby. And here comes Franklin Park. Morgan. Stick handling. Good stick check there by number 2, Avery Selman. So there's 2 Selmans on the Central team. And as Joe mentioned earlier, number 27 is 10 years old, playing 14U hockey. 65 here. Ashby shoots wide on the far side. Moore with it now. Good centering pass. Works its way to the point. 35 Herman shoots. Nice save there by Laonsky. Into the neutral zone it goes. Byer is going to shoot it in, and we're going to have an icing here on Black. Yes, 7:21 left in the first. No score.
Joe, the first 3-4 minutes of this game, Franklin Park seemed like the ice was tilted a little bit. I think Central's finally settled in here, and it's a little bit more even now. They've got a couple real nice shots on net. They're now looking for Franklin Park, those defensemen coming out. I think the coach adjusted a little bit.
Gray on the draw for Central, wins it. Picked up by Franklin Park. Works its way to Kahn. Kept in by 87 Newman. Steered behind the net. And into the neutral zone it goes. All right, here's Franklin Park. Couldn't keep possession. Works its way to Moore. To Gray. Pass intercepted. Carrasco with it. Into the offensive zone. Shoots. It's going to work its way to the behind the goal line. 35 Herman wraps it around. Hedekin couldn't handle it. But here comes Central. Central. Shot. And a goal! Oh, it's loose. Referee waved it off. No goal. That was a close one there, Joe.
I'm not sure if that didn't go in, Joe. That looked like it hit the upper crossbar in the back of the net.
Here comes Central again in the offensive zone. Back to number 87, Newman. Shot on goal. Another save of Laonsky. Up to the point. Shot is blocked. We got a 2-on-0 down low. Oh. No, nice save there by Laonsky. Joe, we had a 2-on-0 down low. Golden chance for Central.
Yeah, bad bounce there. It could have been 1-0 there. It just was a bad bounce. Going back to that shot, I thought that hit the metal in the back of the net there. That was a different shot, but the ref was right there to make the no goal call.
We'll have to get a replay of that one if we can. Off the draw, into the neutral zone it goes. Now it's picked up by the Franklin Park defenseman. All right, here comes 21, Nelson. Good pass to a right winger. Stick check by 33, Costello. McMahon off the boards. Into the neutral zone it goes. Here's 35, Herman. Goes cross ice. Oh, bouncing puck. Whitaker couldn't handle it. And now Carrasco behind her net. Carrasco with a burst of speed. Coming 1-on-2. Carrasco behind the net. Hits the back of the net.
Got two cherry pickers here, Joe, if they can get it up.
We could have an icing here on White. Yes, Ashby got a little too much behind it. Icing with 4:27 left in the first.
Joe, like I said earlier, the defense for Franklin Park is pushing. That time they pushed so far up that they had two central players directly behind the blue line, in between the blue line and the red line. If they could have chipped that away, they would have had a 2-on-0 on the goalie from the red line.
This draw will be to Kent's right. Won by Central. To the other side it goes. Now it's picked up by number 16. Hedican looked to clear it, and it was kept in by number 2, Gola. On net, easy save for Kent. Another face-off to her right.
I'm going to say if they're going to expose this here, we got Kent here that's making a couple good saves here. She's going to have to come up with a couple more here. I got a feeling that Central's really going to start putting those guys back behind the defenseman.
Nelson with a centering pass that was tipped away by Kent into the neutral zone. Backhand pass up to 67. Wettinger works its way back into the neutral zone. Here's Nelson with a burst of speed. Attempted to cut her a forehand, and that was interrupted there. Here comes Central. 2-on-2. Good shot blocked by number 5, Evans. Daly off the boards. Up to English. To Nelson. Nelson looked to split the D, and that was interrupted. Here comes Central. Nice save there by Loansky. Works its way up to the point. Shooting. Blocked. Good block by number 17, Carrasco. Number 11, Barrett has it. And now here's Franklin Park in the offensive zone. Shot in by Chung. Selman with it, with some room. Pass up to her sister, Selman. Back to her other sister, Selman. We got Selman to Selman here. All right, Morgan clears into the neutral zone. On the far side with just over 2 minutes left in the first. Picked up by Carrasco. Carrasco behind the net now. Looks to reverse play. Oh, nice centering pass shot. Oh, a terrific save by the netminder, Kent.
What a pass there. I got to get the number here, but what a save.
Carrasco was on the pass, Joe. I'm not sure who made the shot.
But what a save by Jenna Kent there. Remember that one. That might come into play all the way into the third period. Jenna Kent showing that glove hand.
Save of the game with 1:55 left in the first to keep it a scoreless game. This faceoff will be to Jenna Kent's right. Terrific glove and no rebound, Joe.
Yeah, no rebound. Great glove save there. This is turning into a good defensive game. Both of them are, both teams are, Joe, here are really getting back on D.
We've seen a lot of block shots early on here, so I think the players may be black and blue by the end of this one, Joe.
For sure. They're putting it out there.
Into the neutral zone it goes. Minute 30 left in the first. Still a scoreless game, and we're going to have another icing. So we just saw the best scoring chance of the game with the netminder Kent stopping it, not leaving a rebound, and it's been a pretty tight defensive battle overall.
Yes, it has. And what I've noticed is both teams are keeping their, and they're doing a on the fly, both teams.
Off the draw, stays in the Franklin Park offensive zone. Now it's picked up by Central. Koshinski with it. Look to Wenninger. Central loses the handle. Into the neutral zone it goes. Herman with it. Under a minute left in the first. Koshinski with it. Oh. Rosinski with it now. Ooh, oh, that was a big lifter into the far side. Into the neutral zone it goes. Here comes number 30, Khan. 25 seconds left in the first. Pass across. Interrupted beautifully by 35, Herman. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Herman. Beautiful defensive play by 17, Carrasco. 8 seconds left in this one. And that's going to do it for the first. So at the end of one period of play, we have no score.
Joe, you mentioned at the end there, Lazinski getting back. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of defensive plays in this game that are doing really well. And both teams are playing a really good defensive game. They're turning around, blocking shots, throwing their bodies out there, which you would expect in a state championship game. But they're not playing tentative either. They're playing strong offensive, strong defensive game. They're working hard. Both coaches have to be happy with the effort in the first period.
Completely agree with you there, Joe. These two teams do have a history. I was talking to one of the coaches before the game, and they played last week. Central won 3-2 against Franklin Park, and that was their first win of the year. So going into this game, Central's 1-3, but they won the most important one, which was the last one to get to this game.
Anything can happen, in a state game. And like I said, both of these teams are playing really well. So, it's a one game. Season doesn't matter. It's a one game. Anything can happen, early morning, but going into the second period, 0-0. They're blocking shots. They're playing forward. You saw two girls on Franklin Park get back with 13 seconds left in the period. This is going to be a good game, I think.
So we're at the start of the second period, and the teams change sides. For those of you just joining us via Twitch, welcome. We are at the start of the second period here in a scoreless game at the 14U Girls State Championship level. Joe Bresingham here with Joe Hartke on color. Game Time broadcasting being brought to you via Twitch. For any of you watching, feel free to follow us and subscribe and work on our chat box. Anybody that has any questions via chat, we have somebody monitoring that, so feel free to ask us any questions that you like as the broadcast continues throughout the day. Face-off here is going to be to Kent's right, as Kent made an easy save on that one, Joe, and again, no rebound.
Yeah, Kelly Morgan just put that on net to get a change, and Kent bobbled it a little bit, but she ended up bringing it in for a face-off.
Behind the net it goes. In front, oh, could have been a dangerous centering pass there. No harm, no foul. All right, here comes number 25, Whitaker. Whitaker shields the puck. 1-on-2 here. Kept in the offensive zone there by Ashby. Oh, Ashby just missed Whitaker. Here comes Franklin Park, number 11, Nelson. Her shot gets interrupted. Pass in front, Nelson. Shot, oh, couldn't get a whole lot on it. Kent made the save, and she's going to hold on to it.
Boy, I think Avery Salmon just got away with the hooking there on Gola, Deidre Gola there. That was kind of questionable. She went to go take the shot, and she got the stick right underneath the armpit there.
So no penalties yet in this one, as the players are just playing, and the refs are going to let them play. It's been a very clean game thus far. Behind the net it goes. Up the boards. Carrasco with it. Good stick check there by Gray. Kept in by the team in white. Around the net it goes McMahon. Nelson couldn't handle it. 35 Herman is going to get there first. Off the boards. Franklin Park's shot is blocked. Now McMahon's going to have it. Cuts to the middle. Shot. Oh! Shot there by 16 Hedekin. Just went wide on the far side. Franklin Park clears it down the ice into the defensive zone for Central. Here comes Rosinski. Rosinski with some space. Directed behind the net. Up to the point it goes. Herman shooting. Good save there by Lansky. No rebound.
Nice shot there by Herman to get it on net there. Central just didn't have anybody in front of the net to screen. So they're getting some pucks to the net here. Goalies are starting to get warmed up here. Both of them are making some nice saves.
10-17 left in the second. We are still scoreless in the state championship game. Evans up to Morgan. Into the neutral zone it goes. 3-on-1. 3-on-1 as Joe called it here. Here's Barrett shooting. Blocker save there by Kent. And then we're going to have a stoppage of play. Nice breakout there by Franklin Park.
Yeah, they bounced it. They bounced it right off the boards there, and they had a nice 3-on-1. They had their heads up, got a shot on net. I would have liked to seen that low off the pad with 3-on-1. You know, try to get a rebound there and put it in.
Great point there. Is easier saves in general are for goalies are higher shots. And Kent was up to the task making that save. Here's a 3-on-1 coming the other way. Behind the net it is. Good keep in by 33, Costello. To the near side. Works its way up to the point. Selman shooting. Oh, good save. Lansky, it's loose in front. I can hear the referee still saying it's loose, and now we got a stoppage in play.
Hey, Joe, that shot by Salmon from the point there, I don't think that would have went in anyway, or would have counted. Whitaker, that was a high stick, I think. I don't think that ref would have done it. She tipped it with the high stick, and I don't think they would have counted that one. That was definitely over her shoulders there.
So face-off here is Delansky's right. Picked up by the team in black. Works its way to 25 there, Whitaker. And here comes Carrasco. Cuts to the center of the ice. Loses possession. And we're going to have the first penalty of the game here, Joe. A tripping call on number 25, Whitaker.
Yeah, Joe, she's going to argue that one. She's arguing it, but that's a good call by the referee there. She was going for the puck, and she got tangled up in between the Franklin Park players' skates there. So here we go. Franklin Park's got the first power play. Let's see how this goes.
Puck shot in, works its way to the far side below the goal line. Costello with it. Kept in by McMahon. And now eventually it's shot into the neutral zone. No icing here. Carrasco battles with Selman. Works its way around the boards to McMahon. Up to Moore. Correction, Morgan. Here comes Central. Shot. No, nice save there by Lansky on Avery Selman. Good shorthanded chance for the team in white. Works its way into the neutral zone. Here's Morgan. Up to Nelson. Chung with it, battling one-on-one with 35 Herman. Now Gola with it. .45 seconds left in the Franklin Park power play. Costello wasn't able to clear. Evans shoots it down low. Costello has it again. Behind the net she goes. Gola steps up.
2-on-1 here.
2-on-1 as Joe called it. Oh, tough pass to handle there for Koshinski. Costello with it. 17 seconds left on the Franklin Park power play. Koshinski, centering pass. It's going to work its way into the neutral zone. Herman, plenty of time. Just missed Koshinski. Now Evans has it.
Joe, Franklin Park didn't have a shot on net there during that power play. Great kill by Central.
Here's Central with it. They go to the point. Rosinski shoots. Oh, terrific block there.
They missed the hand pass there,
Terrific block by number 2, Joe Gola. Otherwise, there were 2 Central players in front. It could have been a 2-on-0 down low.
Yes, that was definitely a good opportunity there for Central. Great penalty kill, and it created an offensive opportunity.
Herman with it now. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second. We are still scoreless. Herman's going to reverse the play. Goes off the boards to her teammate Ashby. Carrasco with it now. She reverses, good spin move, and the net is knocked off here. So at 5:56 left in the second, we are still scoreless.
Joe, I'll be interested to see with that penalty kill and not getting any shots. I'll be interested to see if, Central, the next couple of line shifts, if that kind of pumps them up and see if they could put one in here. The interesting part is if Central can get that puck down low, they're starting to get some girls to the net. So we'll see what happens here.
Into the neutral zone, the puck stays. Ashby couldn't keep the handle of it. Byer off the boards now. We got an offsides here. Yes, as there was a player changed by White. 5:30 left, 0-0 in this state final.
That was offsides there, but that was also, I think the coach from Central's trying to get a couple little matchups here. He's trying to get Selman out against maybe Franklin Park's one of their younger lines maybe, and we'll see how that goes.
Koshinski, nice couldn't keep possession, although it was a golden opportunity there. All right, here's Barrett, loses the handle. McMahon shoots it in to Costello. All right, Central's going to work on puck possession here. Salmon off the boards. Tipped in there by number 87, Newman. McMahon gets there now. Behind the net. Up to her left winger. Morgan, 3-on-2. Morgan, shooting. Save there by Kent. No rebound.
Joe, the Central coach is telling them right now they got caught in a line change there in their in the offensive zone. You can't do that, you know, especially in a 0-0 hockey game here. They had the whole forward line changing. So they got behind a little bit, caused a 3-on-2.
Central wins the draw into the neutral zone. Here we go, Moore. Terrific play by Evans there to break up the potential chance for Central. Into the neutral zone we go, and we're going to have an icing here on Franklin Park. 4:08 left in the second, 0-0 game. Joe, as I'm looking at the rosters to these two teams, what's interesting, Franklin Park, most of the players are going to be from that area. And then when we talk about Central Illinois, I was talking to the coach, their head coach, Doug Kent. They got players from Pekin, Decatur, Champaign, Kankakee, and then the Quad Cities. So there's a larger radius where these girls are coming from.
Yeah, they're downstate Illinois, so you don't have as many kids playing as you do in a bigger population up here. So they're a little spread out. But I'm still glad that there's a lot of girls playing hockey downstate there. That says a lot about our game right now, Joe.
Rosinski to Herman. Her shot's blocked. Herman with it. Back to Herman. Cross ice. Hedekin couldn't keep possession. Into the neutral zone it goes. Herman has it again. Herman stick handling. Gets it to 29 Gray. Off the net. Oh, 25 there. Whitaker just couldn't handle it. And into the neutral zone we go. Rosinski and Nelson battle for it. Rosinski's a good stick handler here.
Yeah, she's playing really well. She's controlling the puck really well. She's playing really smart, too.
Icing here on Central. We're going to have a face-off in their defensive zone. 2:51 left, 0-0.
Hey, Joe, periodically through the broadcast, we're having the girls fill out a shout-out sheet, so I'm going to do a couple shout-outs here. Kristen Nemsek, I hate to read this one because it's going to be my favorite one, probably all weekend. Her favorite player is Duncan Keith because he likes Dunkin' Donuts. So that's my favorite. So I'll probably have 3 or 4 extra larges today. So,
well, I know you're a Dunkin' Donuts coffee guy. I think you're on a first-name basis with those guys. All right, here's Carrasco. Nemec lost the handle. Off the boards, kept in by 13. Byer up to number 11, Barrett. Good save there by Kent. Salmon with it. With a burst of speed. Still has possession, cuts to the center, shoots. Oh, terrific save there by Lahansky. Salmon, shot blocked. Barrett with that shot block. Redirected. Cleared away to the center of the ice. Here's Morgan with it now. Minute 40 left here in the second. No icing here as it hit McMahon's stick. McMahon with the puck. She stays with it. Has it. Minute 25 left in the second. Herman. Cross ice pass, a beauty to Newman. Rosinski goes D to Herman, the assistant captain. And excellent call by the official. Offsides. Joe, that left skate there was up, not in contact with the neutral zone. I think that was a great call.
There you go. I wasn't sure from the angle that we're standing up here, Joe. I wasn't sure if that was offsides, but good call. He was right there, so I'm going to give him that one.
Being a fellow official, I'll always side with the officials on great calls. Minute 3 left in the second. Hedekin goes back to Rosinski, to Herman. Herman, good pass. Picked up by Hedekin. Shot on goal. Lansky. Well, I wasn't sure if that one was loose there. And then the central player went hard to the net. Smart play by that individual.
Yeah, like you said, you don't know if that one was open, but Margaret Morris, she crashed the net there and gave it a little swat.
40 seconds left in the period. Picked up here by 51 English. Into the neutral zone it goes. Salmon with it. Stick handling. Keeps it on her forehand. Looking for the shot. Nice glove save, Lansky.
Boy, that was a great shot by Salmon and a better save by Lansky.
14 seconds left in the second period.
Hey, Joe, that was, sorry to interrupt you, that was great sportsmanship. Salmon went over there and turned around and tapped Lansky right on the head. I love to see that.
Gola goes around the net with the puck to Nemec. And that's going to do it for the second period. So at the end of 2 periods of play, we have a scoreless game. We're going into the third. Winner's going to be a state champion, Joe.
Yep. Joe, a couple things here. You know, if I'm coaching both of these teams, what I'm telling both teams here is, you know, girls, make the safe play. You know, up the boards, don't make anything in front of the net. Don't skate in front of the net. Don't throw it up the middle. Turn around and make sure that you're making the safe play. At this point in the game, I think it's going to be something minor that, you know, major that turns around and that gets a goal. You know, something that's thrown up the middle, a mistake where defenseman pinches and somebody turns around and goes up the middle, gets behind the defenseman, a miscue. So make the safe play. Just play your game. Defense wins championships. Defense creates offense, and turn around and be able to just turn around, stay calm. I believe what's going to happen in this game is it's going to be whoever turns around and can keep their composure here. I believe that's probably what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to this third period.
So this is Game Time Broadcasting here being brought to you via Twitch. Again, for anybody who's watching, feel free to join our chat room and ask any questions as we have somebody who's monitoring that. And the start of the third, here we go. Carrasco goes up the boards. Kept in by Herman. Shot. Oh, just missed on our near side. Pass in front. Worked way back to Herman. Herman shooting. Is redirected wide. Carrasco with it. And we're getting shot down here. See if we get the icing waved off. And we do. Wettinger up to Rosinski. Loses the handle, but stays with it here right in front of us. Pass intercepted by Nemec. Nemec, oh, just fanned on the shot. Shot on goal to Kent, and she's going to hold that one.
Yep. She's going to hold on to that. We're going to have a face-off down in their offensive or defensive zone. Sorry, Central. I think you're going to see probably Avery Solomon and Nelson and Nika Zelson see a little bit more playing time in this period for each team.
Salmon drops it back to Ashby. Works its way behind the net. Evans off the boards to Morgan. Kept in by 65, Ashby. Evans. Into the neutral zone it goes. 35 here. Herman. Good cross-ice pass to 65, Ashby. Gola with it. Has some room and speed.
Great back check.
Good stick check and kept in there by number 21, Nelson. In front, oh, just missed Morgan there, which could have been a potential tap-in goal. Morgan shoots. Blocker save there, Kent. Through a screen.
Through a screen, great blocker save there. She punched it out. She didn't give that rebound up right in front of the net.
Here comes the captain, Salmon. 2-on-2. Takes it wide. Looking for a wraparound. Good save, Loansky. Morgan. Kept in. Another shot block. Oh, 29 there. Gray had a golden opportunity. It was shot wide. Okay, here comes Barrett. Barrett clears it into the neutral zone. 10 minutes left in the third. We are still scoreless. Hedekin with it. Her shot's blocked. Now it's picked up by McMahon. Battle below the goal line here. Eventually won by Franklin Park. And here comes Barrett. Hedekin steers it into the far corner. Byer with it. And into the neutral zone we go. Nice back check by Rosinski there.
Yeah, it was. She's playing really well on both sides of the ice.
Wettinger. Her shot's blocked by Evans. Stays below the goal line here. Gola. She's going to reverse the play. To Byer off the boards. Up to Rosinski at the point. Kept in. Rosinski with it. Loansky was alert on that one to steer it into the corner. 8.5 left in the third. 0-0. Oh, it's redirected. Oh! Gola redirected with the glove. And then Loansky was alert to get back and make that save. Pressure being put on here by the team in white. Kept in by 33, Costello. Pass across. Was looking for Wenninger, and then was interrupted. Costello at the point. Shoots. Nice save, Loansky. Quite a bit of attack zone time there for the team in white, and it's now into the neutral zone. Koshinski with a chance. Good save there, Loansky. Into the neutral zone it is. 7:40 left, 0-0. Koshinski. To Whitaker. Loses the handle. Kept in the zone. Koshinski. Up to the point, 35, Herman. Into the neutral zone it goes. Salmon's going to take it. Oh, stick check by McMahon. And now Franklin Park has it. We got an offsides here. And Kent's not going to let that one go in, even though it was offsides.
Yeah, no. Gola there, Joe, going back, about 40 seconds. Gola, the shot from the point, turned around and tried to hit it down with her glove and turned around, and that puck just missed going in. Wolnaski had to come up with a pretty good save there. I'm sure the goalie told her, don't stop that unless you have it for sure. That's one of the goalie's worst nightmares there.
Franklin Park pass is interrupted. Salmon with it and with some speed here. She's got a burst, taking it wide. Great back check there by number 17, Emily Carrasco. Shot, good save there, Lansky. She saw it all the way, Joe, and was able to steer it into the corner.
Yep, I think that hit the knob of her stick, but she did see it. Great save so far. Remember that one.
Here's Salmon with it again. Gray shoots it in behind the net now. McMahon with it. Under 6 left in the third. We are still scoreless. All right, here's 2-on-1. Morgan shooting. Good save there by Kent. Back and forth we go. Costello with it now. Costello looking. Interrupted by Evans. Evans with it. Cross pass. Oh, Barrett just couldn't handle it as it was a bouncing puck. I think as the day goes on, Joe, we're certainly going to see more and more bouncing pucks. Good save there, Lansky.
Yeah, the ice is going to be getting torn up. Not a lot of time to recuperate in between games. To really freeze. You're going to see bouncing pucks. Here we go, 2-on-1.
Here's Nelson with it. Nelson shooting. Save Kent. Under 5 left in the third. 0-0. 2-on-1. We got back and forth end-to-end action here. Koshinski's in. Koshinski on her backhand to the forehand shot. Big save, Lansky, and she holds on.
Back and forth. You've got a goaltending show off here. Who's going to be the star, Kent or Lanaski? This is a battle here.
Joe, we saw a pretty tight first period. It's clearly opened up in the third now with several odd man chances over the last 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's going back and forth. Now you got to do something. Like you said, under 5 minutes, you got to do something. Got to put your O out there now.
Into the neutral zone it goes. Herman passes up to Rosinski. Stick check by Carrasco. Into the neutral zone it goes. Wettinger. Shooting. Just wide. Into the neutral zone we have it. Here's Costello to Salmon. And here Franklin Park up to Barrett. 1-on-4 here. Rosinski. Stick handling. Crosses into the offensive zone. Her shot is blocked by Carrasco. Three and a half left in the third in a scoreless game. Carrasco stays with it. Works its way around. We're going to have an icing here by Central. 3:11 left. 0-0.
Joe, Avery Solomon iced that when she's gassed right now. She's going every other line shift at best. you know, they got her out there probably a minute and 10, minute and 20 at a time. They're down to 3 defensemen, Central, so she's out there a long time.
Nelson versus Gray on the draw. Herman with it. Into the neutral. No, kept in by Gola. Gola with it. Goes D to D. It's going to be shot in, and no icing here as it's steered to the corner. 2:45 left in the third. Would it be an understatement to say that first goal is going to be a huge one?
I think it'll be the winner.
Oh, we're going to get a penalty here. So we got a penalty for hooking on Franklin Park. So we got 2:32 left, and Central is going on the power play.
Wow. I didn't get a good look at that, but he was right on top of it, so we'll see what happened. You know, Central's going to go back on the power play here, so 2 minutes, 2-minute power play, 2:32 left. Let's see if Central can put one in here. Molnaski has to come up big here.
Off the boards it goes. Cross pass. It's a shooting Herman. It's loose in front and they score! Joe, I think Koshinski got the goal. That play all started off the faceoff. They won it, got it back to the point, went D to D, shot on goal, rebound in front.
She got a piece of it. It just slipped behind her. Lenonsky got a piece of that one. They crashed the net. I think Franklin Park's going to call a timeout here. They just got to regain their composure. They got a lot of time here, and it's not, you know, they can't get down here.
So at 2:22 left in the third period, the first goal of the game is scored by Central on the power play. So, Joe, you're right on. We got a timeout here, Franklin Park. You're the Franklin Park coach. What are you saying to your kids right now to get them back in this one?
I'm saying keep your composure. A lot of time. Cut it down to a minute. You got your top 2 lines that are going to play. Tell the line that you're throwing out there, go hard for a minute. You may want to push a couple. You may want to push a couple of your forwards there to play and see what happens.
So the energy level is picked up in the arena, especially by the Central parents and their fans. The excitement with the goal they just scored on the power play. Barrett versus Koshinski on Rosinski on the draw, won by Central. Wettinger. Shot blocked. In front. Rosinski shot. Big save there, Laonsky. All right, here's Barrett.
Joe, let's look for the goalie here.
Great comment there, partner. Keep an eye on that one. It's loose in front. Oh, steered away by Central. Kept in there by Carrasco. Joe, I didn't hear who got the announcement on the goal. I thought Koshinski was on the goal, but Koshinski got the assist.
I didn't hear it either, but
terrific pass there in front to Rosinski. Rosinski buries it 5-hole. They're up 2-0, and they're a minute 24 away from a state championship.
Joe, you were talking earlier about a bad bounce. That went right over goalless stick and went right to the Central player for a tap-in.
So Central Illinois is a minute 24 away from a state championship. Works its way up to Gola. Shooting. Blocked. Into the neutral zone it goes. .43 seconds left in the third period. Gola. Oh, too bad they couldn't get that pass in front there. Nemec was wide open in front of the net, Joe.
Wide open, there's a bounce. Oh, that one bounced like a baseball into her glove. 22.6. Joe, sometimes the emotion, 2 minutes left, sometimes the emotion is overcoming on that goal. You know, scored late, you play so hard, and then the last 2 minutes of the game, you know, you give up a goal. You got to wonder how that late penalty, you know, obviously it hurt them with the power play goal, but, you know, that kind of, you know, brings you down there.
Congratulations, Central. You are going to be state champs. Empty net goal for 35 Herman. 15.8 left in this one. They're going to win this one 3-0, Joe.
Yeah, they're going to win this one 3-0. So Central's going to be your 14U state champion. This is, this is an emotional game, Joe, and you know, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta kill off those penalties. You know, like I said, I didn't see the hook, you know, but the ref was right there. So, you know, Franklin Park's going to be upset about that, but, you know, you got to call him. If it's a hook, it's a hook.
Congratulations to Central Illinois. You are state championships on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, early game, you know, they're glad that they got here early. You know, they're going home state champions.
So there'll be award announcements and team photos to follow us here. Quite the game, Joe. There was, 2.5 minutes left. It was 0-0. And then in 2.5 minutes time, 3-goal barrage there by the team in white.
Yeah. You know, I know the score does not show how close this game really was. You know, Franklin Park's got nothing to be, you know, down about. They played a great game, and, you know, this is going to go down on paper as 3-0, but, you know, it was so close. I mean, last 2 minutes of the game, it went back and forth. Great game. Goaltending was unbelievable for both sides, and both goalies, you know, Jenna Kent and Lenonsky played great, I thought.
Yeah, Jenna Kent will get the shutout, and Lenonsky, frankly, made some terrific saves in that game. It certainly could have been a different score earlier than it was.
And you got to remember going all the way back to the first period, that great glove save that Jenna Kent made. That goes in. It could have been a whole different game. I mean, so, you know, that's important.
So we'll listen in on the player announcements here.
And now for your state champion, Central Illinois Revolution. Number 00, Avery Rosinski. Number 2, Avery Salmon. Number 16, Avery Hennigan. Number 25, Sophia Whitaker.
So congratulations to Central Illinois on their state championship. And Joe, we also got to say congratulations to Franklin Park to making it this far.
Yeah, they, like I said, Joe, at the end, they played a great game, and I think Central will agree. I like the sportsmanship, through there. Selman hit the goalie again, Kent on the head. That was awesome to see those two battle, back and forth. Obviously, she would have wanted it to go the other way, but she actually stopped in the line, and, they kind of gave each other a half hug, and, that's what it's about. They're going to remember this, obviously, that's what it's about. So, like I said, Franklin Park's got nothing to be ashamed of.
So once again, congratulations to Central Illinois on being the state champions here. First game this Saturday morning. For those of you watching via Twitch, this is Game Time Broadcasting. Continue to subscribe to us and feel free to respond to our chat room. We're going to be here all weekend, with today being the girls' state championship games and then tomorrow being followed by the boys' youth games. This is Joe Bresingham doing play-by-play with color by Joe Harkey, on camera, Ray Chokey, and our entire crew. We're signing off for this one. Stay tuned for the next one, as we will be right back.